So, welcome to the latest episode of Gallifrey Pirate Radio. I am your host, Davey Beauchamp, and this time we're doing a quick little news segment. We haven't done one of these in a while, and we've had quite a bit of news pop up lately. So, we're just going to run this down. We're going to start with DVD releases, then we're going to follow up with some of the news by Big Finish and the Light at the End, their big Doctor Who anniversary audio, and then we're going to kick into some rumors. We're going to talk about the Day of the Doctor, bum bum bum, and then a little bit other pieces of news that are floating around out there. Um, so this week we had the Ice Warriors and Screams of Shalaka released. Ice Warriors is one of the missing Troughton episodes that has two parts animated. It's a six-part story. Sort of quick review because we will end up reviewing this later on. It does run a little slow, and it could have been easily a four-part, but it's still really cool to have yet another Troughton episode on DVD for us to watch, regardless. And it is Victoria, and if you've watched the show long enough, I am a huge Victoria fan, and I would love to see more of the Victoria stuff. And Screams of Shakala, I can't pronounce it, was written by Paul Cornell. It was animated as an animated special right before the relaunch of Doctor Who into New Who. So this was the official new Ninth Doctor, actually voiced by Richard Grant, which is kind of cool that he came back to do some more stuff with Doctor Who. But coming soon, actually coming next week, we have the box set of Series 7, both on Blu-ray and DVD coming out. I'm very excited to be able to watch all that, and also all the special features and stuff like that are going to be on the with the set. Then on October the 8th, we have Terror of the Zygons. Very excited by this. I love the Zygons, so I'm excited to see them get their DVD out. Then on November 5th, we are receiving in one giant box set series 1 through 7 on Blu-ray. I really hope they release 1 through 4 on Blu-ray, since I have all the other ones on Blu-ray. So I'm really hoping to get my missing those other seasons on Blu-ray, but right now they're just releasing as one big set. But they are individual, so that gives me hope that at some point, maybe next year, we will get those individually. And the big exciting release is The 10th Planet on November 19th. That is our regeneration from Hartnell to Troughton. And that comes in just a week or so before the 50th anniversary. And then we also find out that we're going to be getting Moonbase sometime, most likely next year, since in Britain they're getting it in December. Now on to the Big Finish news. They released a cast list of who is actually going to be in their 50th anniversary special, The Light at the End. And here is the rundown of people they got on board this project, which is amazing. We have Tom Baker, Peter Davison, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGann. No big surprise. We knew it was going to feature all the living classic doctors in this story. And this is the companions we're going to get. We're going to get Louise Jameson, Sarah Sutton, Nicole Bryant, Sophie Aldred, and India Fisher. As our companions, we have Jeffrey Breves plays the Master. He was also the Master during The Deadly Assassin, so that's cool. He's in there as the Master. And then we have cameos by Carol Ann Ford, William Russell, Marie O'Brien, Peter Purvis, Jean Marsh, and Enki Wills. I butchered that name. I'm really sorry. I try to read everything phonetically, and it doesn't always work. Fraser Hines, Wendy Padbury, Kate Manning, Mark Strickson, and Janet Fielding. So, I mean, huge cast for this production, and I can't wait. Pins and needles waiting for this to come out in November. Already pre-ordered my copy. I did get the bigger version of that, so I could get all the cool features and the pictures and all that other stuff. Because to me, Doctor Who, this is very exciting. 50 years, it's awesome. So let's jump to the other release that came out this week. We got the Doctor Who official annual 2014, which focuses on the 50th anniversary. Like they release the annual each year. This was released. It's being released this week. I'm waiting for my copy to come in via Amazon, and as soon as it comes in, I will be more than happy to share it with the rest of you. Now let's go on to the rumors before we get on to the dun 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 Day of the Doctor poster. Rumors, and these have been floating out there for a while, so this is sort of old rumors, and we're still waiting a lot of confirmation. J.K. Rowling is supposedly going to be doing a 10-minute short for the 50th anniversary. We have to wait and see what actually happens if that does come to fruition. But it does. The thing that does lend credence to that she's doing this is that she is doing the screenplay for the new Harry Potter film, or I should say spin-off, which is based on the textbook of mystical creatures. So she is at least doing screenwriting now, attempting. So I think that leads credence that she might very well actually finally be doing this Doctor Who story, because they have been trying, almost from the beginning, to get her to do something. Um, the more far-fetched rumor is Peter Jackson is directing an episode of next season or in Series 9. And one of the things we have to wait and see. What I would love if he was actually doing this, and though, I mean, I hate to say it, he sort of typecast himself in this, is I'd love to see a prequel to Battlefield where the Doctor is Merlin and dealing with the Arthurian legend, because in Battlefield, uh, Morgana recognizes him as who he was, Merlin, and not as the Doctor. So she recognized him even with the new face or the different face. Um, and then I think this is the more grounded of the rumors that is most likely going to happen. Neil Gaiman is going to be writing an episode for Series 9, not Series 8, which is what we're going to get with the first thing with our new Doctor. So it'll be a season later. So that's exciting. I really hope it's more the Doctor's wife versus the Cybermen episode, because I'm not a huge fan of the Cybermen episode. And then the Day of the Doctor, we finally get a poster for it, and at first it seems like there's a lot to it. I think because you're just like, wow, but then when you really look at it, there's not much there. I mean, we have Tennant, we have Smith, either side, and then we have John Hurt coming through the center with stuff exploding behind him. We have a wall that says Bad Wolf, nice reference to the Ninth Doctor since he's not actually taking part in this. And then, we really see just the exploding TARDIS, which I'm dying to find the answer out to. We have some dialects blowing up, but that is about it. And the big question is, who is Peter Hurt's Doctor? From what we're hearing, the dialects blowing up might be a reference to the Time War. So he might very well be the Time War Doctor, a regeneration that occurred within the Time War that was just left in the Time War. So Magan started it. The Hurt Doctor was the one that fought it, and then at his end, he regenerated into the Excellent Doctor, the Ninth Doctor. So he's sort of possibly. I mean, that's just a guess. We'll find out in Day of the Doctor, November 23rd. I think the airing time here in the States is going to be about 3 o'clock, is my guess, because they're going to be simulcasting around the world. But that is about all the news we have. Be on the lookout for our Ninth Doctor review, which will be coming out next week. If all goes well, the laptop's going in for some maintenance because the screen is separating, the monitor screen. So we may not have an episode next week. That's why I want to make sure I got this out. But we have a Ninth Doctor coming up. We'll have a Ice Wars review coming up. And who knows what else we're going to have coming up in the works. So this is Davey signing out of GPR. Until next time, peace.